Ness, what up, baby?
What up, oh? That time.
Bring it back for one time.
Gun line.
Yeah. I can feel it. Welcome to Philly. It's so mean and so vicious. I've been out with the mop, like I'm about to go clean the kitchen. I ain't never hit school. I learned to read in the prison. Got a team full of killers, and yeah, we all need religion. Jehovah Witness name was ringing bells. Kill a witness, you won't go to jail. Kill 'em all, like I'm in the fitness, running all these pounds. Gun steady clicking cause it's out of rounds. Ghetto to ghetto, rice in my band and my bezel. See the diamonds and dancers, I just dance with the devil. DNA on my boots, I got his blood on my shovel. Ain't no fucking one-on-ones, beef get settled with metal. Live and die by the Glock 9. Dead broke, we let them rock slide. Start the bubble, no peroxide. Keep a bitch getting chicken like we pop. Beefing like Five Guys, rules boy Ross Glass. Welcome to the war zone, they ain't left them lopsided. Shooting dice, same corner where a cop died. Blood on the ground, bullet holes in the stop signs.
Hey.
Yeah. Bullet holes in the stop sign. Yeah, man, welcome to another episode of the Devinwade Show. I'm your host, Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Dangerous Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Choke Your Mama, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And we back with an all-new episode for y'all. And, of course, to the left of me.
Y'all know what it is, man. I keep 2 P's with me, man. Pressure, Porter, Profit, Porter, Panamera, Porter. I'm no longer whipping in the Pyrex, but y'all already know the vibes, man. Let's get it.
And you already see next to him, we got the head nasty girl, Sin City. And we also got the mixed mud with the big bird. Lazy ass Monica.
You see, I gave her a quiet gesture like this one.
In the building. And of course, to the left of me also.
You already know it's your girl Walesca D, the fashionista, always showing up, coming correct, looking good all day, every day. I got my little ASAP Rocky braids in.
They called them lesbian braids earlier.
Well, because what happened was I tapped Sin's booty when I was walking by her.
It did something
so she,
to me.
You know,
she
felt a different vibe from me when I.
But did the braids give you like a little baby stud vibe, like to make you?
Nah, it didn't. It was just there, and I walked away.
You don't think it gave you a little extra oomph on the smack?
Nah, I didn't give her the.
No, it was
just a very gentle.
Good job.
It was a little like, you know what's up, tap.
So it was just like
just passing.
go.
I'm passing through.
Your typical like little gay stuff.
Yeah, no, it ain't gay.
Oh, I thought it was.
I think I embrace beautiful women. That's all.
Okay.
Like I mean, y'all can't do that.
Of course not.
You know,
We never wanted to.
only I can.
We never thought about that.
Yeah.
I bet you.
And listen, y'all hear the music brought to us by DJ Jew in the building.
This your boy DJ Jew.
What's good?
Listen, man, we got him in the building, and of course, we got a special guest with us today. Yo, man, introduce yourself.
Come on, man. It's Porta for Fits from the Streets, man. We on the Devinwade Show. Come on, man. You already know we going crazy tonight.
And that deep cover joint by Ness and Oskino,
Fire.
complete fire, man. Shout out to them, man. But what we getting into today, man? What we getting into?
I really, before we go ahead and get into the show, I want to let Porta, because I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's on the couch. He got a lot of motion with what you're doing, bro. So I just want you to kind of like, just tell us a little bit. Tell us like what made you kind of like start that wave real quick.
Fits from the Streets came from, you remember the show Hits from the Streets?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Hits from the Streets. That's where the idea really came from, just being around in the urban areas, just vibing with the folks, man. You know what I mean? Getting to interact with the folks and just talking and joking, making people feel good, man. Because in today's world, we don't got that too much going on anymore. So I'm trying to bring that feel back, man. For us, you know what I mean? For the streets and shit. So that's what we on.
And you've been doing it how long now?
Since 2020.
Since 2020. So you're going on 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Can you name some of your biggest people that you've done like fit checks with?
Name it down, cuz.
We done got Russell Simmons. We done got Kevin Lyles. Man, I'm trying to think. Jim Jones. Mariah the Scientist. Jeremy Scott the designer.
Okay.
Some of all the new people you just showed me that you probably about this.
Oh yeah,
the
we
potential
got,
people that's coming is crazy.
Come on, man, we gonna manifest that Floyd Mayweather too.
Yeah, let's put that in the universe.
We gonna manifest. I got his son too in Miami, so
right.
We've been chatting, so stay tuned, man. You gonna see some stuff coming up.
That's what's up, man. That's what this show is about, supporting people that's out here working. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming people, but up and coming people that's actually, come with their batteries included. That's actually doing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, "Yo, I want to come on the show. What you got going on?" Nothing.
No. It's real, and shout to them people, man, because we appreciate everybody that like the show and rock with the show. But what people definitely got to understand is that's not what we're doing over here. Like, though y'all might see us laughing, giggling, joking a lot, this not just like entertainment piece where we just hanging out, wasting time. Like, this is still a business.
And we still want to highlight people not only from Philly and any part of the, our country or whatever, but we got people from our city, like shout out to DJ Jew and Puda. They both from our city and they both,
grinding.
Young generation that's doing their thing right now, so shout out to all the young folks.
Listen,
Appreciate
man.
that.
So we're going to get into something because it's something I want to know that's like a mini subject before we really get into it. I want to ask everybody here, one, if they know what it is, but if they believe in astro projection. Do you know what it is?
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy because I just really like hearing about that. I just heard something about astro projecting, and it was the first time hearing it from a homie that I've been working with. And
can you tell them what it is?
What astro projecting is, basically, it's a way that people believe that they can kind of like go to bed in the physical. In the physical, you'll go lay down, like kind of like bed, sleep, meditate, whatever it is that you're doing in that phase, and then you deliberately leave the body in like a spirituality almost, in a spirit form, and you go somewhere else. You go somewhere like where you can't go. Like, for an example, I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? My homie, and it was a funny story. I told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna tell this story, when I get a chance, like, to some homies, because this is hilarious. But he was the one telling me about astro projecting, and he said that he learned about it in high school. So he said he did it once, but like when after he learned about it in high school, it happened to him once, but it was like him like not doing it on his own on purpose. It just happened. He went to sleep and then he just popped up somewhere, and it was like weird for him. But he remembered learning about it in high school and was like, "Oh, this is the astro projecting." So then it was another time in the future, he said, where he was in jail. He was in jail, and it was the perfect opportunity for him because his girl was still on the outside. And it was something odd. He was saying like his girl like picked up the phone and certain times, always on time, certain schedule they had. And it was something that got thrown off that made him say, hold on, there's something going on at the house. So listen, it was hilarious because he said that he went deliberately and laid down in the jail and was like, I'm about to go home. No bullshit. This is on everything I love. He was like, I'm about to go home because I need to find out what's going on. So he said he went, laid down, right? And he said he finally went into the phase that you go into, right? And he said it started happening. He was shocked because it started happening. He said he popped up in his house, in his living room. He said he popped up in the living room and he was calling. Lord, he said, listen. He said he was calling his girl like, yo, like try like call her. Of course, she couldn't hear him because he in like a spirit form, like a ghost. You know what I mean? Right. So now he said he was hearing. He said he was hearing something though. So he said he was in the living room. He said he just kept projecting. Look, he said he just kept projecting and went up through her floor, through the ceiling, and came. He said he rose up from her floor to about the waist up and see her fucking. He said he was watching in disgust, like, man, this shit is crazy. He said he swung so hard in the spirit form that something fell off her table, and she looked back and she was like, "Oh shit!" He said, "Come on, man." And then he said, "No, this is a true story. This is my man's story." He's serious about. A lot of people. This is like when we had the conversation about being here in a life before this and. A different existence. This is the same conversation.
But this is him, like, so he doesn't have to
he went to sleep. Yo, I was thinking about the movie Ghost this whole time.
The only thing that really made this kind of like just comical and made it like, is that he went to his girl house to check if she was really like cheating on him, and the way he told it. But astro projecting, they say, is real. It's almost like, what's the comic, the guy on the Marvel shit, they say that's what he do, Doctor Strange. They say that's like kind of like what he does.
He kind of does. Yeah, no, he definitely can kind of do that. But the thing that's dangerous about stuff like that is if you got a preconceived idea in your head of what you're going to see, right? Like he has an idea already of what he's going to see when he went to lay down. And that's what would lead me to believe what Monica said and that this nigga had a motherfucking dream. Because I had a nut-ass girlfriend like that before that she would have had some fake astral projection shit and then said I was cheating and I was really just asleep.
But think about this. Think about this. Now, remember when we talked about this before? I brought up, when we talked about like existing in another life, a life after this life, miraculous stuff. I mentioned dreams. Remember, I brought up dreams and say, yeah, because you know in your dreams, you really sometimes do like leave the shell and end up somewhere and the shit be like too fucking real. It'd be like
isn't there a movie like that where like they oh my God, I don't remember the movie, but they basically sleep and they gotta go back because there's either somebody there
Inception.
that they have to Inception.
I was thinking
Inception,
Avatar.
that was the movie. So basically they'll be sleeping and then they'll be in the Wild Wild West. But they the only black person, but they see them. So you literally running from, it was like this black guy, right? Running from like the racist white people. But they gotta go back in the sky to get back into like where they were. But the reason why I'm saying this is a thing is because it was kind of like a comedy almost a little bit.
I think the one I was thinking about was Inception, when they was just going into like different realms, and then it'd be like a level 1 realm, then it'd be like a level 2 realm. But once you die in a realm, it's curtains for you.
Because you die in real life.
Yeah, that's how it is.
But I'm wondering, is that kind of like
his
that?
friend watched before he.
He a good guy, good person, right? And I fuck with him. He be like, you know, he be into like some deep stuff, right? And I know a lot of people that do, and I'm not against it. We discuss it here, but he said after like he swung and you know she looked, he was hot, of course he was hot. He said he went back. His mind frame was to go back, like into real. Like he wanted to wake up again. He wanted to wake up now. So he went back and he landed back. You know, he woke back up in the prison.
The wake up now was fake too when everybody was signed up for that shit. So they
definitely said it was the Ponzi of the Ponzi.
The real question is, what was that phone call like that next?
Oh, there you go, Jim. No, that's a perfect question. Listen, he said he called her. He said he called her. And when she finally accepted the call and took the call, he said he hearing like echoes in the background. So he said he knew she ran to the bathroom. Okay. She took the call to the bathroom when she was just in the room. So he said he was telling her like, yo, who there with you? And she was like nobody, it's just me. And he was like, why I'm hearing like echo shit? And she was telling him like, oh, I'm in the bathroom. And he was like, but he was like, go in your room. He was like, go in your room. He's like, get out the bathroom and go in your room. I want to talk to you in your room.
She like, I'm taking a shit. Why she say that?
She just wouldn't go in the room.
She was taking a shit.
No, because the nigga was in there. The nigga that was pumpy.
The nigga to know that she was on the phone.
Hey, Rich, keep it a stack. You believe him?
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. It's one of them Jones. It's one of them Jones that like, it is stuff that's like hard to believe, right? We get stuff that's hard to believe. But to be honest, the only reason we even have these conversations, bro, is because for real, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we be finding like credibility to a certain extent to like some of this stuff. Like when we talked about existing after this, coming back in a new life.
But I think that existing after this and coming into a new life is like a complete separate subject. I do believe, but I do believe that astral projection is possible. I do. And the only reason is because I told y'all that it happened to me before.
You got sleep paralysis.
I told you that.
Yeah, but that's different though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it wasn't like the thing where he's saying that I went to go to sleep. I told y'all I went to sleep in Stockton Station and I woke up and I floated out of my body and was just around East Camden. I really
you was just flying.
But it was like I was floating over it, almost
Did
like
you have a cape?
Like a drone. No.
I'm just trying to figure out if you turned it like super dev.
No,
like the fuck?
No, it wasn't super dev at all. Yo, this is probably a shot of liquor, ain't it? What is this, yo?
It's your Henny.
Oh man, this shit is about to be terrible. But and I wasn't off Henny, y'all. I was young and I never drank or anything like that. I went to sleep and I floated over and I
He was on shrooms.
No, but I'm telling you, afterwards I have a bad sense of direction. Afterwards, I knew where everything was because I saw it from the top. It's different when you look at something from the top and you see how all the streets connect together. It's like, oh shit, I could just cut through there to go there or go there. I saw it all. So I do actually kind of believe in it, even though my mind.
Yo, he just solved traffic.
Yes,
You grew up in Camden. You don't know Camden?
No, I still was terrible. You know, man, I don't go there. Listen, one thing about poor people is your whole life. No, this is dead ass, especially back in the day. Your whole life would take place on that one Westfield Avenue.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't need to go nowhere else. From Westfield Avenue.
We rode up the street the other day, going to my family house, and Dad was like, "Oh my God." He was like, "I walked up and down this street like all my life."
Word up. Word up.
Well, they don't talk like that.
That's how I talk. That is how I talk.
He was like, "Yeah, all my life." I was like,
and I was mad as hell when they changed that shit into them little houses and shit. But like I'm saying, your store is there. Everything is everything you need is there. The grocery store, the laundromat you go to, all your peoples
Even
that you know.
Even a sneaker shop, like your sneaker shop, barbershop, hair salon, everything.
As a kid, you ain't feel like your neighborhood was just like its own city itself, like basically what you're saying.
Yes, it was the whole world. And even when this the crazy part, even when I ended up going to school in Pennsauken, but I still lived in Camden.
Yeah.
The connection, all I had to do was go up Westfield Avenue, and next thing you know, I was in Pennsauken, where the people, especially where most of the black people that I knew lived on what they call the numbered street. So it would be 41st, 42nd, 43rd. So I didn't have to go that far, or whatever.
Can I put a little twist on this?
Go ahead.
I want to ask everybody, right? If you could astro project tomorrow, where would be somewhere that you would want to use it for and go? What would you do? Me, I'm gonna go first, just so y'all could get what I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
I'd astro project right into one of these banks, right into one of the rooms where the bread is.
And you can't get the money.
Can't touch it.
I gotta do something.
Porter, that's a bad choice. So Porter basically Porter made the goofiest choice.
No, because when I get in there, I could figure out how we gonna get back in there for real.
No, Porter's gonna go in there. All he's basically getting is a camera view. He's gonna walk in there, see all the money that
It's not like you can take nothing.
He can't take nothing.
But listen to codes and everything, and then but then you robbing a bank.
But then,
That's
how's
the
he gonna
fucking
get
key.
in a
That's why I'm
position
there.
to use them codes?
Huh?
Yeah.
How's he gonna get in a position to use them codes?
After I get back in my body,
But then-
after I go back in my
bad
body.
plan.
Well, it's the same shit Dev did. Listen, Dev didn't know how to get
Dev
around
didn't wanna
Camden.
do that, though.
But Dev didn't know how to get around Camden. He astro projected and viewed the whole city first, and then woke up as a human navigator. The fuck
Not
you
a
mean?
human
It's the same
navigator.
thing. If I go to the bank and map out the bank and look and see what time they close, who got keys, codes, the doors, everything, I feel like we got a good shot, me and my squad, when I go back to the body.
Hey, Porter, I ain't gonna front. You might gotta get there in the morning and just see the access code to the building, period. So when you get there, you just know when they shut that thing back down, you gotta come back at 2 in the
Still
morning.
not gonna be able to get in there. Yo, you still
Where would you astro project? Because I want to hear some of the other people. Where would you astro project to?
Yo, I don't know where I would astro project to.
What's
for
something
real,
you wanna
man.
see?
That's crazy, man. It would have to be. This is probably dumb. It would be something like UFC, like a UFC fight, and astro project like right in the octagon. Like I want to be right there. Like the niggas is fighting because I can't get punched. So even if I'm like in the middle, the punches like go through my face and shit like that. But I can watch it all right there. Can't nobody see me.
You know, I think what I would do though, like
Spy on a nigga.
nah, I wouldn't even want to do that. I would want to go to probably my worst enemy's house. Right? Because you can move
You with
things.
the smoke.
You can move things,
No, you
but scare
can't.
them. You can because his homie did it.
That's some bullshit. Don't believe him.
His homie had powers.
All right,
I feel like, all right, if I had this power, this is what I'm gonna do. This is my story.
All right, my bad.
And dude did say he made something fall.
Yeah,
So keep
exactly.
going.
And
So
she's
I want to
serious.
scare the shit out of this person. Like I literally want to taunt them. Like you know how they said like, yo, that person gonna haunt me when haunt you when they die. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scare the shit out of her.
I'm surprised she said that.
Literally.
That's some
Riley
bullshit.
on
he,
some
whomever.
G'd up shit. She,
I don't give a damn.
Where you going, bro? Where you
man,
going?
I ain't gonna front. I might just gotta see if the NFL shit is rigged and try to go see what's up with FanDuel or DraftKings or something like that.
Yo.
Go hook the homies
You gonna go
up.
sit in the office, sit in the
I need to
headquarters.
sit in the headquarters, man. Because this betting shit is getting out of hand, man.
Hold on, this the person that told you that NFL was fake because you said she tried to say NFL was fake, y'all.
No, I say like it's rigged to some capacity.
Mike Daniels, she said all the shit y'all doing is fake.
No,
Man, what
what
think,
they
man?
doing is not fake.
I don't think sports is fake.
I'm saying you think that theory with FanDuel and DraftKings be like on some BS sometimes?
Nah.
I just look at it like, how do y'all know this number is going to be around this number? Like, what? How do you calculate a spread to be -4.5?
I don't know. They do a lot. Listen, all they do, if all your concentration was sports and numbers and what happened before judging off past and all that shit, they come with a calculation, man.
Yeah. Listen, we don't know, but guess who gonna tell us after he motherfucking Astro project?
Puda
gonna tell us everything.
Hold on, where the Nasty Girls projecting to? Yeah, where y'all projecting
A
to?
nigga house for sure, Monica.
Monica going back to Puerto Rico.
I don't
That's
see
why
what's
we let the
beneficial
DJs.
if I can't touch anything. I mean, like a nice view. Even if I go and like listen to some information, I feel like I would steal that information.
You might-
That's just like stealing.
Nah, some girls they'll go
information.
check up on old niggas they used to feel
I'm
like
not
I
going
want
to no niggas' house.
All right, you see not going to.
I'm gonna go in my real body.
I went Astro projecting a nigga's house because any nigga I had in the past I could have now in the real body life.
She talking heavy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, spicy fish grease firecracker sin.
I mean, it's facts.
But listen, I think that Astro projecting and what your peoples did is a recipe for disaster. He, in my opinion, he saw what he wanted to see, and now she's fighting against a dream in a sense, and it's nothing she could do. That's what he
But
saw.
what about she really did that?
It would be doper to see he saw her fucking. Why he ain't see her about to where he could have pointed out the outfit like I know for a fact. Yesterday, you had on the yellow motherfucking Smurf shirt with the motherfucking, you know what I mean? He couldn't even tell her what
she had on no clothes.
man.
I didn't think of that.
like.
That's a good one.
Like
Because
what?
Dev is just a sharp guy.
What? You know what I'm saying? He could tell her what sheet she had
I
on
ain't
the
gonna
bed.
hold you. The main reason I didn't ask any of that is because I couldn't stop laughing.
So you ain't
I
believe
just
him
kept
then?
telling him like, nigga, this is amazing. he was like, nah, I'm serious. You know, and I'm like, nah, I'm not saying you not serious. I'm just telling you this is an amazing piece. This is hilarious. And it was really interesting. Like astro projecting and all that. Like we've had these topics here before. And we talk about some shit that be interesting to us. So it was interesting. But when that nigga said he rose up through the floor, waist up, just his waist, and he was like, oh, hell no. I knew it wasn't
like
right.
a genie.
He must be tall, because how he knocked?
No, he definitely tall.
Oh, all right.
He definitely,
Or his arms. He had gold arms. He had gold arms.
no, he definitely tall. No, he definitely tall. He a big boy. So he definitely, you know, it's a good swing.
But
She
no,
definitely
there's some
felt
real
the win.
shit. Like, I know that in the army, this is true. The like military, I believe FBI, they actually do use like people call remote viewers sometimes.
Yeah.
It's documented. They use remote viewers, people, because when they desperate and they can't find out where like some soldiers is held, they do anything. Why not? It's a why not point.
Well,
there was a time
I'm
period
about to
before.
tell
You
y'all
seen it?
where I want to go. Area 51.
Ah.
Nobody know what the fuck is in there.
Yo, he got the best answer, yo.
Nobody don't know what's in there.
fact.
He got the best answer, yo. He got the best
But that's
answer.
where you were kind of going with the whole remote thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, he got a better answer than me. I don't want to go to UFC no more. I want to go.
What's in
I'm
there?
gonna be with you. Both
What's
of us.
in there? Why we can't be a certain amount of feet
Yeah,
to this building?
yeah.
That's true.
But the remote viewers, what they do is they'll be looking for like a hostage or something like that. And anybody Google remote viewers, they'll get people and they actually could see like where they have it. Like a girl is hostage, and they might even see something as simple as like the mail on a table in the house. Be able to read the address off of it, and people come there.
And
Go check these
they
stories.
doing this by like meditating.
Yes. And when they're in desperate
I've
situations,
seen
they're
it.
like, yo, what? We don't got no leads. We fucking trying anything. Bring in some remote
Also, like
viewers.
prophetic speakers or something.
They're like people that say they have a gift of being able to see what's going on somewhere. Like they give them a picture of the person and shit like that. And they'll look at the person, they'll stare at the picture, and then they'll go into their little thing and be like, this is what I see. I see a gate with a 69 on it. It's green. It's like a farm there. They try to describe it.
Right.
And so they like, yo, this look like the ranch on something in Albuquerque.
Nah, I seen-
and they literally go there and the motherfucker be
I've seen
like,
that shit in movies. That shit is like, I've seen it. It's illmatic.
but it's something that they really use called remote viewers. But we're gonna get into our joint for the day, our
Here we
Our
go.
scenarios. Here we go, yo. So what's the
scenario?
scenario? Okay, listen, man. Damn. This one's gonna be a little bit deep, right? So listen.
Scuba diving?
Scuba diving. A man kills your cousin 10 years ago. He is now released from prison and has changed his life completely. He is a man of God, a true man of God, and he's a pastor in your neighborhood, and he helps your community tremendously. He not one of these pastors that's out here doing the bullshit, riding around in the Bentley, coming in on the helicopter, stunting on everybody.
Right.
He put plays together to make sure everybody rent paid. He really putting it together. He really spilling that that plate. He passing that thing back.
He legit.
He more than legit.
Right.
You look at how he living in real meek situations. Like, damn, his house ain't all that, but he gave out all this bread. He made sure Sister Sally got this, got that. He got the kids. He making sure
Sister
the sports
Sally.
events is popping, right? But at the end of the day, he killed your cousin when he was a stone cold nigga out there doing what he was doing. He rocked your cousin about something that wasn't even like really shouldn't even have been about that.
Right.
Is the beef still on?
Come on, man. We're gonna start off with Rich. I want to hear Rich answer, man.
Okay. I set it off for my boy. I think for me, the first thing I was thinking about, right, and this is funny because I go off past experiences and things that I may have experienced that was similar to something like this, and I just really want to. I really would definitely like. I have to do some researching and like make sure he not trying to like pull a hoax and like because I've seen people like fake that shit.
But what if you live there? So you know, like,
You
dog,
see him
look what
doing
he
it.
did. Like, that football team got new uniforms. These niggas got this. You see he living in a regular ass house, but you know his church so popping.
Right.
Is mad money coming there. He's still just living normal.
Listen,
and everybody up.
I'm gonna get back to the topic, but just to kind of like give you an example of what I'm talking about. Like I remember it was a plug, a big plug. Everybody knew this plug.
Yeah.
The plug got religious, found God. It was like he found God. Now he's done. No more bricks for nobody.
Yeah.
Right. But then they said that like I don't know, maybe like a year or like a next year later, they said he used to like be outside like on the pulpit, like talking to the people, like on his pastor shit. But they said you like some people that still knew could pull up and get some weight from the pulpit. What? So you know I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Now again, I don't know if it was really rumored. To be honest, I don't know. I know the person. I know him well. Like for real. I never went back like to try to tap in if he really like still. I don't know. I don't know if he's still like on his God type time. If he ever went back to full blown but this is what I heard, and that's what just made me think like, yo, people will fake some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's a shame because people will even use God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know one
All the time.
People use.
But if he out here, you're really seeing what he doing, and none of that negative things is going on, right? Like, say if it's not a hoax,
Right.
and this is something he really doing,
Right.
is it?
Is there any chance of forgiveness?
Well, right. Well, not even forgiveness. It was the beef.
Oh,
is it a continued beef?
right? Is it going to be like no smoke? Am I going to like not sending no smoke?
He fixed Thurman Street up.
I don't give a fuck what streets he fixed up. Like at the end of the day,
27th Street.
No. I'm just saying, like 27th Street is real bumpy, Joe. You know we need some work. out there.
No. Keep 27th Street bumpy, please, y'all.
Hell no.
Yeah, because if that joint was smooth, people
be
would be
flying.
speeding through that joint, and it's
that's
such
a
a
fact.
small street. Kids run around.
They gotta do speed bumps.
They already fixing it.
I was about to say they working on it.
They already
but-
working on it.
I don't think. Yeah, I think I could. I don't think we'll still like never be like. I don't think I want like no friendship or nothing like that type of forgiveness. But yeah, if I feel like, yo, he really like sorry for what he did is sincere. Like his change in his life is sincere. The 360 that he made is sincere, and he really like forgiveful, and maybe he took the right. Because I feel like if it's legit,
Is the beef dead?
I could
Is
stop
the
it. I could
beef
pause it.
Dead?
I could pause it.
That's the question,
There's a
Rich. Is
difference
the beef,
between pause
dead?
and dead.
Well,
Is it dead?
Well, the only reason I use pause because what if this nigga go back thugging? And like, what if this nigga was faking and we find out he was faking?
The beef is still on there.
It's a beef break.
It's like, yo, it's like we chilling long as you for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's like we chilling long as you for real because at the end of the day, I lost a life.
Yeah.
I lost a life that ain't never coming back. I gotta deal with that every day.
What you doing, Puda? What you
I ain't
doing?
gonna front Dev. It ain't. I wouldn't say it's necessarily beef, but it's fuck them.
Okay.
Regardless of
because it's like Rich said, he's doing good, but I still can't get that family member back. And you never know who the same way he doing great things, that family member could have been doing great things. So
what about you?
Come on, Jill.
It depends on the cousin, man. Like you said, it depends on the cousin.
I like that answer,
It depends on the cousin.
I like that
Close
answer.
cousin.
It depends.
Close brother cousins.
Close brother cousin is smoke. Listen, I'll even play it cool. You could book me. You feel me? Let me scope the area. Let me find out.
So you DJ in the weddings that he's presiding over and then trying banging.
Listen. Depends on the cousin. Like I said, depends on the cousin.
That's a
I
real
told you,
game
Wade.
DJ.
I'm telling you.
Listen, regardless of what people do in
You
the
playing
community,
Cupid Shuffle at the church event?
down, do your thing. You feel me? We gonna find. Once again, it depends on the cousin. But yeah, it's gonna have to be smoke.
Damn.
It's gonna have to be.
Hey, Dave, you gotta think about it, man.
Said,
Your cousins, you know, a lot like you were saying, a lot of us was raised in the same crib, so
Yeah.
your cousins is really your brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your sisters. So that's how we carrying it. You know, as a kid, what your mom used to say, if one of y'all fight, y'all all fight.
Yeah.
To be honest, because a lot of people talk about, right, forgiveness, right? We talk about forgiveness so much, right? A lot of people, we quick to forgive. No, we gotta forgive. Forgiveness, how you get forgiving this for you, it ain't for them. Oh, forgive. But we never talk about, right? We talk about how important forgiveness is. Why we never talk about how important not taking someone's life is?
Right.
Right? Why don't we get to that in 2023? Let's talk about how like that shit ain't no other human job to take a life. So at the end of the day, in this scenario, like the one we talking about, it's not easy to forgive.
Right.
Shit like that, like that's not like people be violent. That's the ultimate violation.
But we gotta, as a society, we gotta kind of practice what we preach though, because we take people's lives.
Yeah.
Like we put people on death row.
I mean, okay, so that too. Hold on. So that was talked about on the past episode. Also, we had an episode that y'all could check out where we talked about destiny or whatever. It was like destiny versus what was it?
Meant to be.
No, not meant to be.
No, because destiny is already meant to be. It was destiny versus
God's
free will versus
Got
free
it,
will, and we start talking about things like that guy who murdered your cousin. In order for him to become this pastor that helped out 10,000 people, that had to happen to him. He had to go through all these trials and reflect on, wow, what was I doing in the community? I want to stop the next 100 me's. Right. You know what I mean? So often the people that we see in those positions in real life, you think about it, you go down your feed and you think about all the people that are those new promote positivity speakers, all of that stuff. They all ex-murderers, robbers, criminals, everything. And then they like, yo, I went to prison, I got my life together, and now I'm out here doing good.
Yeah.
So for every person that you see like that you look up to, and you like, yo, he got a powerful word, bull so positive, look what he did with his life. There's 100 people that's like, man, he jammed a gun in my mom's face, bro. Right. That nigga robbed me. That nigga shot my man. Yo, that nigga, he went to jail for killing so-and-so, but they ain't getting for him when he killed my man, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that can't let go of that thing no matter what. And it was something my boy Bruce, like, told me one day, and he said that one person's angel can sometimes be somebody else's devil. And he was talking about how he was like super poor back in the day. His mom was on drugs and everything like that. One of his peoples used to hustle, rob, little shit. And he was outside cold. They all went to Camden High. He out there, it's freezing. Right. He got a little hoodie on.
Yeah.
He like, bro, why you ain't wear your coat? I ain't got no coat, bro. Later on that night, he bring him a coat. He robbed somebody of that coat. And he explained to me, like, when that man gave him that coat, when his boy gave him that coat, when his parents couldn't do it, you know, they like 17. Right. He said the way he saw him was like a God. Right. Like an angel, bro. The way, the love that he had for him, even though he knows that he took it off of somebody else. For somebody else, That was a terrible Christmas. They got robbed of their favorite jacket, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And who knows? We know back in the day, people used to get smoked for their clothes.
All day long.
You know what I'm saying? So he explained that to me. And that's often the thing. So when I put myself in this position that we talking about here, I don't think that I'd be able to forgive, to be 100% honest. I don't think that I will be able to.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the things that you do, because I do believe that that people can also operate in this way, is in the middle. They do fantastic things for people. Fantastic. That the shit be real.
Yeah.
That don't mean that they don't still do grimy shit. I'm not saying, like I'm talking about like with Porter, I'm trying to meet it in the middle. A motherfucker could bless these people with $50,000 to help their house or give this lady a car, but still be the nigga that robbed so-and-so, stole this person's shit, or did some crooked shit over here. Yeah. And what happens is, in them situations, there's a part of your community that's, no matter what, Nino Brown sold drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
And he killed people. But when he show up with them turkeys to hungry
Everybody
people,
love him.
niggas just like,
Yeah.
yo, that's Nino. But so somebody else, like, man, he giving out turkeys, but that nigga
Killing
sold,
y'all.
you know what I mean? That nigga selling crack to pregnant chicks and shit
Facts.
like that. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
So that's where the duality comes with that. But let's say they did clean up their life totally. That person still most likely going, like y'all said, the thing that they got with you probably don't go away. Would I go and try to smoke them or something afterwards? Probably
Listen,
not. Probably not.
The hardest person to no bullshit, and this is, again, I make him forgive, right? And that's a maybe, right? Because the hardest shit to forgive is a motherfucker who killed. Like, this the worst shit. You like, really, like, you was at once in one point in your life, you was like, you know, the shadiest shit and the worst act. You was committing like the worst, you know, the worst act you could commit. So I just feel like, again, the forgiveness is one thing, but to like still like open the door for like, I don't know, a relationship or talking, nah, we not doing that. Because again, you once was killing people. You once had that mentality. Like, God forbid, whatever may happen in your life and it go back to some shit and you back on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's safe to say that in your mind, people can't change.
In my mind, people can be faking. They can change, but it's very like, it's something that you really gotta kind of like be certain of. Like,
but you wouldn't give you wouldn't give the person the opportunity to know if they change.
Listen, I rap like, I ain't gonna hold you. When it come to like, again, forgiveness, maybe from afar. Stay over there. I'm gonna stay on my side.
Okay,
like,
so look, a prime example, because what came to mind, Jeffrey Dahmer.
What about him?
He was a person that committed a bunch of, you know, crimes.
And what?
But he also went in
God.
he always tried to find God. He tried to find forgiveness.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, I'm just using scenarios.
It's a perfect example.
It's a perfect example.
I wouldn't trust that nigga.
Okay,
I wouldn't trust that nigga.
You want to know what happened with Jeffrey Dahmer? It's the same thing. This is what my equation is from what everybody's saying here. If Jeffrey Dahmer did what he did and he Jeffrey Dahmer, you or some other people might be able to be like, yo, he changed because his action didn't affect you directly. Just like all of our homies. We all got plenty of homies that smoke people.
Right.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it. The reason why we be like, yo, he a good nigga. Mm-hmm. Because one, we do know him and we really do feel like he a good nigga. He made a mistake at one point of his life. Yeah. We definitely got a bunch of people that we love to death that is like family to us, and they smoke people
all day long,
right? Or used to, right? But we don't have nothing to forgive them for directly. So for us, we can accept that they did that to somebody else in the past.
Right.
But when we start thinking about somebody that did that and it landed on our front door, we looking at him a certain way. He can't be that good nigga when he's like, nah, he really a good nigga, just like your man's a good nigga.
When that shit really hit home, like Dev said, it's a different ball game, man. You know, and I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I talk about shit like that. Like, I got a line in a new joint called War Declarations. Shout out to Robbie, where I talk about that. I said, my homie squashed his old beef and he showed love. They found him neck open, choking on his own blood. Because this the real shit that go on. This the real shit. You'll have a situation and people will trick you and try to act like they changed. They not on it no more. Nah, we doing this and doing that.
That's
and
real.
then you go ahead
Wake
and
up
get
and
comfortable and think you cool with niggas and shit like that.
One up.
And next thing you know, you know, niggas done really like put the
Blind
banana
you.
in the tailpipe on you. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, like, again, once certain boundaries is crossed for me, I tell you straight up, like, nah, ain't no problem. It'll probably be the few and minimal words we'll ever have again if we need to have those, right? If you can't tell off the actions that it ain't no issue. Niggas is on their grown man shit taking care of their people. But at the end of the day, I don't want no relationships, bro, with people that hurted somebody I love or you know, and shit like that because they know I love that man. So at the end of the day, we got a problem regardless. You know what I mean? And if you fully change, cool. You change now. Don't hurt nobody the fuck else and live your life.
So
I don't
listen,
want no smoke with Rich.
listen, man. Look,
But I ain't saying that it's
Right.
smoke. I'm just saying I don't want to be buddy.
No,
Cool.
we heard it loud and clear.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I think
No, it's nothing wrong
You're
with
never
that.
gonna be, but listen, buddy cool is out the out
Hell
the
no,
window.
that wasn't even in the equation.
But this the thing. We talking about something real heavy. This is something that's lighter, but could be very annoying and problematic in your own life. We're talking about people making a change. And everything don't gotta be street. And then we know some of our viewers, y'all not even from communities like where this stuff is going on, right?
Right.
But this is going on in every community, right? So how do you deal with something like this? And this is for the fellas mainly, but I can see the women. And this happens to us. A man, you know, deals with a woman, and during that relationship, he dog her. He did a lot of foul shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he loses that relationship. He is truly remorseful. He is remorseful for what he did to you, Wally. He is remorseful for what he did to you, Monica.
Right.
He's
That's why they walking away.
They all
That's
walked out the camera.
Listen.
They all got out
They
the
lucky
camera,
I
yo.
can't get off the camera.
Listen, they're disgusted in their behavior and they've moved forward and they've truly changed to different men and they've moved on. They're not coming back to try to holler at you. They'll even tell you, yo, I fucked up big time. I wouldn't forgive me either if I was you. So I would move on, right? And they move on. But women, that woman always throwing salt in the rest of their life. Every time they see him with a new chick from around the way, they like inserting themselves some way, warning her about something.
Bitter Betty.
Always doing something
He a
in any
dog.
relationship he tries to find, even maybe in some friendships. Oh, that nigga grimy. Watch him. He used to do such and such and such and such. Blah, 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 blah. How do you navigate a situation like that? Even if it was the shoe on the other foot with the women here, if the shoe was on the other foot and it was y'all, you did the nigga dirty, Wally. You was bouncing
That
on
could've potentially
somebody.
happened.
You was bouncing on another nigga meat.
But I
when
wasn't
you wasn't
bouncing
supposed.
on another.
You was bouncing on another nigga meat. You was bouncing on another nigga meat.
Because I never did that.
Not another nigga.
You never
Me.
cheated.
Baby.
You never cheated
Little
on a nigga.
bitter.
No, I
Wally.
did cheated.
Okay. So,
But not like that.
but you
Not
ain't
like-
bounce on his meat.
No, I
That's what
didn't
you-
bounce on anything.
Oh, so you cheated,
No,
but it
we
was
didn't-
lame. You was just
No,
wearing
it was nothing. No, nothing. No
No.
sexual. Nothing.
A date.
It was a date.
Ah.
It did. I did go out.
Dates. I think
I
dates
always
hurt more.
been. I think I always been afraid of
sense.
having sexual encounters with somebody else when I'm with somebody.
All right.
Like
But let's say Wally bounced on his meat, right? And then Wally's she's so
I'm remorseful.
She's so remorseful.
Like,
right.
I'm sorry.
now-
I would never do it again.
But now you dating new dudes and shit, and he be like, listen, my boy.
Yeah, like
no,
he basically just hates you.
Yeah.
And he's
I was like, get off my.
Yeah.
Yo.
I ain't gonna front that.
Like, listen, it happened. That's it. It's done.
You got to move on.
Yeah.
You gotta take that cut and move on, man.
What you mean?
Cause I'm saying you hurt, but it is what it is, man. You gotta go find another one, man.
But I'm saying, what do you do to shorty every time you move forward?
Yeah, all your new joint.
You got step. Yo, mind your bit. Yo, look, we done. Mind your
Yeah, we
business.
done.
We done.
Every new joint you get, she's trying to befriend him
She
and
gotta-
say, "Yo, this nigga's about
I
to
ain't go-
dog
hey,
you."
Dan.
No, this
Hey, Dan,
is. Hold on. You
hey,
know
Dan,
what
hold
Buddha
on.
got to do? He got to go get your mom.
Oh yeah, my mom. My mom.
Go shout out to Mia. Go get your mom.
Hands.
Have your mom handle that.
My mom.
Shout out to her. I
didn't see my mom whoop ass in the barbershop when I was a kid.
Oh, nigga, we must got the same type mom.
She originally from the same block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He grew up with
Original
my
from
mom.
the same
Yeah.
block downtown.
Yeah.
Walnut Street people.
Yes. Different breed.
Yeah. Get
So
your
you-
whole
Different breed.
chestnut
But
crack.
not before though. If she like, if the girl's stepping
I
in
ain't
your way,
gonna
what you
front,
doing?
Dev. I might have to go file that little order, man. Yo, get her.
Yo,
get her out
hold on.
of
So
here.
he said he going to the cops. Yo, he said
they gonna do that to us.
That's right.
Because
And we should do. No, listen. We should do the same
real
thing.
quick, or for all the street niggas in the comments, is that snitching?
Everything's
listen,
snitching.
listen. Ladies, when they do they get back, it's far worse than
It is
fellas.
more malicious.
That shit is more malicious, more discreet. They
Yeah.
know exactly where to hurt you. They
And they
know
gonna
exactly
lie.
how to get you, and they gonna lie.
And they gonna
What you
lie.
mad at?
That's
that I
why,
can hurt
Dev.
you.
They're
I
gonna
can hurt you
lie.
better. You mad that I can hurt you better?
Because
Worse?
because a nigga's remorseful. He's telling you were the greatest thing. He's singing the song, Monica. Nobody made me come like you.
It's because of these rap.
Singing the song.
It's because of these rap songs. Women go so low
Right.
and do all that
Right.
shit. They'll fuck your dad. They be
Monica,
rapping
what's the
about
song?
crazy.
Blame the City
Monica,
Girls.
Can you tell us what that record is called real quick so people can go download it? No. Can you let us know what the rapper in the song is? It's called Monica. How's it? Who sings it? We trying to get him some. We trying to get him some spins.
See?
Frio.
Huh? Frio. And it's called Monica. And it's out now on.
It's called The Ballad of Monica.
The Ballad of
And it's
Monica
about
is
you.
out now, and
You know everything
that's the
about
hook.
it.
That's the hook. Nobody
Nah,
made me
that's
come
love.
like you.
That's love. That's love.
That's hard.
Shout to the artist, man. That's love.
Rio?
Is it like frio or like frio, like cold?
Cold.
Right.
Or is it like free, yo?
Damn,
like
he
it's
made her a
Joey's
song
name and you tryna free
Like
him.
money bag,
Dedicated
yo.
just to her.
Free, yo.
Or is it,
Frio.
or is it like free O's like he sell and he might give them away
Don't figure it
sometimes?
out.
Onion.
Yeah, search all of that, y'all. But yeah, he's that remorseful. Frio levels of remorseful. He's like, listen, I'm trying to.
So say you have a daughter, were you gonna go off of people's, past situations with him, or are you gonna get to know him yourself? Like if you hear all this bad stuff that he's done to women, but he's changed, are you going to be,
But
what
what he's saying is that the person is inserting themselves. They're like literally intentionally going up to these people,
Right.
trying to befriend them,
Yeah.
and do all these
Or
things.
doing what you said. Like now she's going to her dad.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm just telling you, tell your daughter, watch him, because he do such and such. When he say he at the barbershop,
I
he
heard some
fucking
shit
big.
like that
Dad,
happen too.
for me, I think if I had this situation, right, and one of my
man.
exes, right, decided to do this, like
Right.
after, and I told her, like, look, I'm sorry, I apologize, whatever, and you want to keep doing some shit like that, to be honest, I think every woman that believe that and run with it and just give me flack about it ain't meant to be anyway.
Facts.
I'm gonna look at it like that. I'm gonna take it like that. Like, cause I wouldn't even want to deal with no person who just go off he say, she say like that.
Yeah.
And immediately let that turn into a conviction for them. Where they
But what if
convict them.
Facts,
it's
though, facts,
100?
facts.
He said, she said. But the thing is,
And
what
what
I'm
if it's
saying is
proof?
the shit is real.
No,
Yeah,
but,
it's
real.
but it's real, but you're not. She's saying that you're gonna do it again to them.
Right, so-
That's not real.
So the part is though, this the
Or is it?
So this
that's
is
you like being like fucking little baby
you
Dionne
heard
Warwick.
you, or is it?
Oh no, so this is where the
She on my crystal balls. Even like, nah, for real, cause she like a fake psychic. That's why I said like she's on my
This
crystal
a double,
balls.
is this a double standard? Because if niggas tell you, yo, Porter, I'm just saying, bro, I ain't even this type nigga. The shorty you with, I used to fuck with her. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yep.
While she was with me,
Right.
she was letting niggas run train, bro. She run train. That's her
Oh,
thing.
Then my,
It's hard.
The thing
I'm
is,
gonna
this
say,
happens.
all right, I'm gonna be like, listen,
This
I hear that,
happens.
my boy. If I ain't never hit you, I'm like, is that shit good?
No.
Like-
This your girl. This
Oh,
your
this my
girl.
girl
And he
already.
just like, I'm just telling you, like, let's say a nigga was like, bro, I'm a huge fan. I got Born Rich 1, Born Rich 2. That nigga got the bars. He like, bro, I'm a fan. I ain't even coming to at
He
you
said
out
the
no
more
wild
you
shit.
some
know,
hating
Porter.
shit.
He said, the more you know. He said,
Look, Dad, I ain't coming on no hating
yeah,
shit.
he said, I ain't
the
coming
more-
on no
the
hate.
more he knows, the more I'ma
he
be
said,
leaning.
I actually want a picture with you. He said, for real, I fuck with everything you doing.
Right.
I just gotta warn you, my nigga, because I'm a fan.
Right.
Nigga, she get Triz Nathaniels ran on her while she with
Triz
niggas.
Nathaniel.
So now you can't get it out your mind. It's not like you just using a conviction. It's just true that things that's told to you, you feel what I'm saying? It's hard to get it out your mind. And then you thinking, damn, if you ever was in the position, if you ever was a train runner, maybe you are. And by the way, y'all insert, when we say that Cardi B should be real quick, that Cardi B would be a expert in the not saying it, that she's still a thought, but in the thought world, in some of the thought rule book, would you put her there?
I mean,
would you put her there?
We would.
She said
she graduated.
She said if a nigga had a twin, she said if a nigga had a twin, I'd let him run a train. A twin is two people, two niggas. That's two niggas,
two brothers.
She said it's a train. Thank you, Monica. 2 on 1 is a train with dudes is a train.
1, 2, 3. That's because he don't believe that a threesome could be one girl with 2 guys and it's 3 people.
We just saying that we moving forward. We just want to say that
don't
Cardi
they got
B,
a name for a small train? Isn't there like a name for like a small train, like
tractor?
That's what it is.
Oh yeah,
It's a small. If it's only 2 people,
what was we saying? My bad. What was we saying? I just knew it was that. But if she used to run train, you can't get that out your mind. So the same way, if a woman told another woman that you with now something real dastardly you did, something crazy like, bro, you don't even understand. This nigga was on some Peter Gunn shit. He was married to another, but he married another bitch while he was with me like that. Crazy, Peter did some wild shit.
He was wild.
He did shit you can't even imagine. You know what I mean?
Now, my question is that part of pillow talking?
Yeah, the women don't have no rules about that. Women don't care.
Some fellas don't either.
Yeah,
but if you go to the right barbershop,
in a man aspect, is that pillow talking to you? What to y'all?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yeah, it is. It is.
What scenario?
No.
It's pillow talking.
Pillow talking is pillow talking.
Okay.
Me and my girl be laid down and I be telling her shit. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Is that pillow talking is laying down. A nigga coming to you and saying, yo, it's hating. It could be definitely hating, but he coming to you like, yo, I'm just letting you know, bro. Real talk. Shorty be running train. I got a video.
I would just say
females label that as pillow talking though.
It's still pillow talking because they were having sex.
Just because we ain't lay down with each other.
They were having a train.
That's why I asked you that, because they think different.
No, it's not. It can't be, because pillow talking is when you're giving someone else that's not a part of the situation information.
No.
So you're in the bed.
No, that's not.
What is
pillow talking is when I'm telling, like you tell me.
I'm telling you somebody else's business.
No. You tell me something, and then I lay down with my girl at night, and I'm saying it to my girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's pillow talking back in the day.
Oh, we got new pillow talking.
It's different demographics now.
That's why
it's definitely different.
The guy pillow talked because he had sex with a girl with the train and then came and told Porta her business.
That's pillow talking.
But he ain't had a train. He ain't had a train with her. He just said, he's saying she cheated on me, and during that time she was running trains.
So now look, he done implicated her. I don't know how many people were involved in the train. I don't know. We'll say 2 or 3.
How many?
Yeah. That's pillow talking.
So he said, hold up, real quick. There's a big thing going on right now. This new generation right here, Jew and Puda, are telling us, they're schooling us right now.
I'm telling you,
this is how the young eyes see
they're schooling us that they're considering that
pillow talking.
Pillow talking.
Because it's some stuff that it's like, regardless, even if you do know, you don't tell that next man. You know what I mean?
Mind your business.
That's it.
Mind your business.
That's it.
But what I said in the beginning is women don't have the same rules. Women not gonna consider that.
That's a fact.
So a woman is gonna say, he ain't shit nigga. They'll go on Facebook and be like, this nigga ain't shit. While I was taking care of his bitch ass, he ain't had no job.
They gonna get it fucking.
He was. You know
They'll
what I mean?
even do it when they getting their lashes done.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hold on, this happened to this nigga exactly.
I don't want to go too discreet, but yeah, them girls and them lash. Just chill out, man. Like, you feel me? It's so much time on your hands. Y'all talk.
No, my hair braider is definitely my therapist. Like, she knows a lot.
See what I'm saying?
Nail tech, all
So you
that.
went in there to get your toes done, and the Asian lady was like, "Oh, you cheat a lot."
Once again,
We know you.
this will be televised because it's definitely going to be streamed everywhere. So I can't go into depth. But let's just say a lot of things happen in the lash rooms, in the hair classrooms, in all those spaces.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm a DJ.
I hate you.
Well, his buttons ain't work for it.
There we go. There we go. But the buttons ain't work, man.
Hey,
You
Dev.
wanna know why your buttons ain't work? Because whoever was venting to the last check, she just astro glided here. And she made sure that button didn't work.
Yo.
First off, y'all, Astroglide
That was crazy.
Astroglide is the joint that you use on the coochie that get the coochie wetter.
It's called
ASTRO-PROJECTED.
ASTRO-PROJECTED.
She know, but I get what she. We know. It's somewhere in her.
And it's the best brand lube. We could get an Astroglide deal.
It's crazy because I feel like I'm definitely like the type that believe in, like, if I knew some shit like that on a nigga, and I know, like, I'm definitely the type to mind your business, because we talked about this before. Like, you could tell a nigga still gonna take her, keep going with her, all that type. Nigga actually still be mad at you after you tell her. He'll still be so in love with her and start beefing with you because you brought the horrible news to him. So that's why I'm a fan of minding my business sometimes. Right. But at the same token, if it was me and I had a low down schmeezy and she was running around getting super greasy, bottom of the shoe scum shit, I ain't gonna hold you. I want to be told.
And it also depends on who it's coming from.
Absolutely.
Because some of the shit might.
That's a major key.
Off hate.
Who it's coming from.
That's a major key, because I've had niggas talk shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That happens. I've had motherfuckers talk shit about certain joints I was with, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we heard this, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And no bullshit, still to this day, I know motherfuckers was lying. And it ain't even that they was lying. Niggas just be talking. No, they just be talking shit.
Another thing is more than to me about who it comes from. It is that approach thing. Yes. It's the approach of how a nigga come. Because when nigga come with a certain malice where it come across like my nigga, I'm trying to tell you something. Right. Then when a nigga come to you like, listen, I'm trying to come to you like, I ain't trying to piss you off. I'm trying to tell you something. Ain't no funny shit about it.
Right.
This
versus
is what it is.
Nigga like, what you gonna do, Dev?
Yeah, coming humbly. That's a different type story. You know what I mean?
Imagine if somebody come like that. We in the shop. Everybody, you feel me?
Yeah.
Now this nigga hating.
Yeah, and the nigga trying to embarrass you, so he don't really care. You don't really care about your situation because he trying to out you. Yeah. But I want to go back to the original thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people deal with this. It's people right now in the chat watching this live that have been in situations, female and men, where you trying to move forward in your life, and this person is constantly inserting themselves, trying to throw salt in the game, trying to hate, trying to block other situations because they are scorned and they are really hurt by something you did. Do y'all have any ways that y'all would go about trying to stop that situation from going?
I mean, the only thing I could possibly think of is like, yo, do you still like want to like try to work that out? That's the only reason I could think that you're so invested in my future, that you're so invested in what I'm going to do next, that you're trying to prevent everything that I'm about to do. Because if I did make mistakes, if I did, some poor decisions and I hurt you, it happens as humans, we do dumb stuff, right? So if I did do that, but then I come back and I tell you like, yo, I'm apologizing, like I was wrong, I'm sorry, whatever. Like you got to make a decision. Either you accepting the apology or you not. And if you accept the apology and we moving forward, all that other shit shouldn't be happening. So if that shit still happening, it's gonna lead me to think like, all right, what you want me? Come back? You still want me? You want to try to work this out? I ain't doing all that.
That's too much conversation. I'm putting a fucking restraining order on you.
Damn.
Now you're trying to, or because, you're, what is it called when like, defamation of character? Like, I'm gonna sue your ass. Because now at this
it's definitely
point.
that.
Well, it depends on where it's at. Depends on where it's at.
Wait,
your baby dad?
I'm gonna tell you, you about to waste a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because one thing about defamation of character is if the person could prove in any way that it's true, it's not defamation of character. You could tell people your truth all day long. You could go on.
But what about they got pictures?
Right? Listen, it even happened with like Eminem. I think years ago he tried to the dude tried to sue him when he said I got harassed daily by this kid named D'Angelo Bailey. And he just told this story about getting bullied and beaten to a coma, but it really happened. So when it went to court, it was like the judge is like, bro, like it happened. He can rap about
whatever happened.
Whatever. Now the boy could feel like, yo, people want to punch on me. That's such a rare name. When I tell people the name, it's like you the boy that went to school with Eminem. I mean, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like niggas want that. So, but at the end of the day, if it's a true thing, it's true. She could tell the whole world. Yo,
well, that's why the restraining order coming. So you just don't come in any proximity of me,
she'll
my
not
life.
come near you to come near the bull.
Facts.
I mean, he don't gotta come near you to come near the bull.
Shit, we got the
But
internet.
if the boy living with me, he can't come
well,
near me.
Oh, damn, he already
Did
living.
you hear what he just said though? He said we got the internet.
We got the internet.
Once it hit the internet, it's on the internet forever.
Yeah.
But they gotta be mindful because you can't like always. Can't that be a thing? Like you can't just be talking about people on the internet and saying negative things. Can they get in trouble?
This a thing.
Shit.
If you just telling the truth, if a chick was like, Dev Wade cheated on me 18 times, and I really did.
Damn, Dev.
It's just what it is.
But no, but what I'm
saying,
saying,
I just
made
but
that
what
say
I'm
if.
saying is, it's
Come
like,
on.
He
if they-
ain't blink or nothing.
No, he only like he
Damn,
like 15. You
Dev.
gotta bring it down about 3 times.
18 is
The old
crazy.
Dev.
Terrible. I'm just using an example. If I know now, if it was a situation where it's like, yo, this bitch lying, or I don't even know, like this shit crazy, then you could do something like that. But
well, you know they be adding sauce to the story, so
here's the thing. I think even if they add sauce, if they could prove like a little bit of it, you rap. There's a rap.
Yeah.
I mean, they add what's 10 niggas, 15 niggas.
Man,
You know
like
what
I
I mean?
said, like I said in the beginning, every broad that believer could stay with her, go with her. It don't matter. You believe in all that nonsense? You think that's who I am?
Nonsense, he called it.
Yeah, you actually gonna miss the best thing that could possibly be in your life.
you
because
always think something best. You the best thing that ever.
No, I think that after we make mistakes in life,
Stay rich.
You the best?
I think after we make mistakes in life, mistakes is some of the biggest teachers in our life. So after we make mistakes in life with people, the next people we end up with get the fucking right you.
That's true.
Oh, well,
That's a
so
fact.
that
That's
goes
a
back.
fact.
But listen, that goes back to what we were saying. So we're saying that a murderer always gonna be a murderer.
No, we ain't say
like
that.
how y'all-
We said we could forgive a murderer, but it just still needs to stay from afar. We
I
don't
like
need
how
to be
y'all
buddy
bring
buddy.
everything
But
back
look,
to
Everything, because
Yeah.
everything
It all comes back.
because everything really connects. A lot of
I'm
these
just trying to get
discussions, they
rich.
all connect.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Because like Dev said earlier, regardless, you cheated at first, you changed. The murder killed somebody, but they changed. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, that one person can't let it go. So their thing is almost like for them, the beef is still on.
Yeah.
If they continue to try to mess up things, because they might feel like you wasted so much time on my life. Now I'm gonna start wasting some of yours.
That's a
Because
fact.
it's like, yo, you wasted 5 years of my shit. You
Right.
think you just gonna jump off and get with this new bad bitch and just go about your business?
man.
Nah,
All right.
they trying to stop everything.
Turn your life what they say, turn your life into a Lifetime movie. For
Hello?
real.
Yeah.
The only difference in them two scenarios for me is what make it a little different is that if you forgive one and they do end up reneging and be the same person, in one situation a person just gets cheated on again. In the other situation, a motherfucker die.
No,
Yeah, nah, it's a bit.
Damn.
But the concept is still there.
I get it. But I just feel like when I was saying like that murder shit super hard, like gotta understand why. If they double back on that and they ever relapse and go back to their old ways, somebody dying. Somebody ain't just getting cheated on.
Yo, listen, y'all, we got the wheel out. We got the wheel out. We're going to get a spin on the wheel and see what we
Rich, you're
land on. Yeah, Rich. Rich.
One time, I ain't did it in a while. Can I?
No, Rich.
I can't spend the. What y'all want me to do?
Come on, you can spin those.
No, Rich. You not spinning no wheel.
I don't need Dev Doc and no check, so.
What we got?
Right.
Oh, that's what the money for. Hey.
I ain't blocking no jams. I ain't blocking these jams. I ain't blocking these jams.
Monica, you gotta keep twerking. You can't stop. Keep
More
it
yams for the
going.
van.
Keep
More
it
yams for the
going.
van. More yams for the van.
Oh.
More yams for the van. Y'all make sure y'all check out my new single coming soon.
Wally can.
Damn, I done ran out of one.
Hey, no, we ain't run out. We on the strip club.
Oh,
Listen, y'all.
You know when niggas
Listen, man.
But look,
Big shout out to DJ Jew. You know what I'm saying, in the building. Big shout out to Puda from Fits on the Streets. For myself, for Walesca D, for Porta Rich. Listen, man, and for the Nasty Girls, man.
Hey.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.
hey.